Yo, what's up, guys? And let me first of all remind everybody that the giveaway is still being active. Waiting for that 500 subscribers. You'll be 3 cases for the S25 Ultra and 2 cases for the 16 Pro Max. All right. So please subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and share so that we could get you that 500 subscribers and I could do the free giveaway for those cases and it'll be free of charge. I will cover the cost as long as you're in the United States. Without further ado though, let's talk about another phone case. This one is for the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL and the case is from MOUS. All right, so this is the MOUS Limitless case for the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL, and I got the Aramid fiber one. Now, I will tell you one thing before we start anything, right? I barely cleaned this one out, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to catch it right now because I barely cleaned it, right? In order to be able to make this video. I'm not sure if you can catch it, but this thing is a fingerprint magnet. Not sure you'll see it, but you'll see it as I go on because this thing gets like fingerprints like crazy, man. Like I could see it here, but the lights, oh, there we go. You see how you see all of that right there? And I barely cleaned it, right? Man, it's a fingerprint, man, I'm telling you. But that's how all Aramid fiber cases are. Now, let's talk about the case though. The inside, you can see your MagSafe right here. It's a really good MagSafe. I will show you in a little bit. We also have our shock absorption strips right here inside this green stuff. So if you drop your phone when it falls, this thing will help observe that fall, right? Like so that your phone will be protected from the internal stuff, right? Because your phone could be good externally, but inside of it might not be good. So this thing will help you, will help the phone stay protected. Now, let's put it on the phone. First thing you'll notice is that there is a curve. As you can see, starts straight and there's a curve on top and a curve at the bottom. Why? Well, here we go. So I'm using a screen protector, okay? You see there's a slight little raise over here. Very slight raise. Let me put it on my forehead, that way y'all can see that. Slight raise over here. But where it curves up, look at that. There's a huge raise. That right there is protecting the screen, right? So when you place your phone down, boom, right here like this, is the case that's touching the table or the couch, wherever you're putting it, is the case that is touching at the bottom, not the screen. All right. That is something I like because you're able to still use your swipe functions and everything while having that protection from top and bottom, so you can place your phone down and be protected. Now, the only issue I have with this phone, I mean, not with this phone, with this case, is that the camera protection is not the greatest. So as you can see, there's slightly a tiny raise, right? Slightly tiny. But if you drop this phone backwards, bah, you are more likely to damage the camera. You are almost guaranteed you might damage it, right? So that's the one thing, like, I have, that's my only issue with it, that if it falls this way, bah, right here like this, and anything out there, right, any little tiny speck of whatever could damage the camera. That's my only issue, because if you drop it this way, boom, you have a good race. This one, not so much. So that is my only issue right there, where that camera race could have been a little bit more higher. You know, it's not like we can't swipe anything over here. Just make it a little bit more higher. That way, if your phone does fall this way, you have more of that ease in mind, you know, that ease in mind that it might be well protected. Okay, but outside of that, I mean, this is a really good looking case. If you're looking at it, it's a really good looking case. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, it's very professional looking. It's very good looking. I like the way it looks. It has that It's very settled, you know. Now, buttons. See how clicky it is? So the buttons are very clicky. So when you're clicking, you feel that, right? You feel it. So you know you're actually clicking it. You know it's working. I mean, it feels good. Even though it's just plastic, it still feels good to be able to hear. You know, it just feels good to be able to hear that. And I like that. All right. Now, it got this little grips as well right here, so that you know you have a better hold of your phone, so it's not slippery or anything. And you know, so it's like the little tiny touch right there that helps you with the grip, that helps you hold this phone. The cutouts are all good. Look at that, perfect cutouts. Look, perfect cutouts. And for your charger for your USB-C, has a wide enough cutout so that you can place almost any kind of connection you have there, right? So I would say it would work with all of them. I might be wrong, I don't know, right? And then you have a good cutout over here, boom, as well. So perfect cutouts, really good phone. It also has for your lanyards on both sides, as you can see. If you're into that, you'll have it so that you can just hold it and swipe around, you know, do whatever you gotta do with it, right? I don't use this, so I don't know. But really great phone case, all right? Now, it is on the premium size. I believe it's like $75, maybe, somewhere around there. Unless you look for a good price. I bought it used. So on Amazon, it was like $50, 55, something like that. So if you could find it cheaper, go for it. If you could get it at a better price, do it. This is a really great phone case. Has a really good protection. So if it falls, heads this way, your phone will be protected. Falls on the sides, you know, a good landing, you know, it don't matter. Your phone will be protected. And I believe it's rated 25 feet, something like that. So you know you have a really good protection. Obviously, don't be throwing your phone around on purpose. Don't do that. But it's a really good case. And boom, has MagSafe. Let's see how strong this MagSafe is, right? Because, you know, I like doing this. You know, I'm going, I had to go hard on this thing, right? And I believe my palm actually hit the phone. So that's why, you know. But as you can see, I had to go a little bit harder just so that I could make it fall. But if you're in the car, this thing just moving around, you know, it's not gonna fall. You have to really want to get it loose. So now it's not falling no more. All right, so it's really good. The other ones, my palm was hitting, but you can see how strong the magnet is. It has a really good MagSafe on it. I showed you on this video already, so you cannot say, "Oh, it's so weak." I showed you, all right? I showed you, all right, okay? I showed you, and this is not something normal people will be doing. You know, so normal people will have it here, really good. You're moving around, you know, all that. So MagSafe is really good. It's not gonna fall if you put it on your car mount. You know, just a little movement, it's not gonna fall. You know, okay? So you can rest assured that it's gonna be really good. MagSafe. The phone looks awesome. I highly recommend you getting this. I said the phone, I meant the case looks awesome. I highly recommend you getting this case. It's a really good case. It is on the premium side, but it's worth every penny. Okay, guys? So just go for it. I highly recommend it. All right, guys. So until next time, peace.